This meeting is here to help you, to encourage you, to motivate you, to energetically assist in Satsang, in the Upanishad, to come near to this truth. Not everybody needs this kind of meeting. In reality, nobody needs this kind of meeting. Nobody needs the teacher meeting. But on a practical level, most of us appear to need this kind of thing. Just to remind you of what you already know, to encourage you to let go of that which is not you, cannot be controlled. Leave that to God. If you worry about the world, you're worrying about God's business, and you'll never know peace. But when you leave God's business to God, He runs it very effectively, very efficiently. He's a very good businessman. Take care of his business. So you leave it to God. He's a good manager. We can abide as the self. The more faith you have, the more you'll be able to do that. The less faith you have, the less you'll be able to do that, and the more you'll suffer. And as you suffer, you will slowly start to realize, maybe with the help of teachings, that when you let go, things have a way of turning out okay, and you suffer less. And so that will help you let go more, and that will give you more faith. As your faith increases, you'll let go more. And as you let go more, you see how this world doesn't need you, that God's got it sorted already. And as you realize God's got it sorted already, more and more, you let go more and more. As you let go more and more, you go more and more into presence, into truth. As you go more and more into presence, into truth, you realize this is your nature. This is what you are. The sense of the eternal starts to seep through, come through the ignorance, until the ignorance is no more. Slowly, slowly. Slowly, slowly. All in time, it all happens. So there's no rush. It will all come right as it is meant to. That is just the way of things. That's just the nature of things. So naturally, as we let go, and we start to realize that before we thought we needed to hold onto the steering wheel very tightly because we thought we were driving this car and we were all important. As we let go, we realize it's a self-steering car. The more you let go, the more you realize that. On a practical level, remember the teachings always say, look after your body, look after your mind, look after your body-mind, look after other body-minds. Take care of your responsibilities in the world. This is basic, practical, sensible advice. Be good to yourself, be good to others. Be a responsible human being. Fit into your society as much as you're able to and get by. And when you're done with your duties, well, maybe if you have children, you look after your children, or you have duties to your society, or you have a job, whatever it is. Once you've done that, then give yourself to God. As you give yourself to God, you discover what you are. It's the same thing. We give ourselves to God. We discover what we are. Same thing. Bhakti, jnana, same thing. Bhakti means devotion, jnana means knowledge or wisdom. Same thing. As we become less and less interested in the transient, we discover the eternal. As we more and more discover the eternal, we become less interested in the transient. This is the dawning of wisdom, of self-realization. It's a virtuous circle. But those good old vasanas, those good old habitual tendencies to identify as ego, keep on coming up. Keep on coming up, keep on dragging us back. Keep on dragging us back into duality, into illusion, into fear, into anxiety, into negative feeling states. Maybe traumas in your system get reactivated. So, the practical part of teaching says, do what you need to do to take care of those things. If you've got mental health issues, maybe see a professional. Get some help. Just as if you have physical health issues, maybe see a professional, get some help. Take care of yourself on that practical level. But then, if you're a spiritual seeker, and you're inclined to this kind of thing, you come back to this kind of teaching. Keep on coming back. Remind yourself what you are. Mentally, remind yourself what you are. On a heart emotional level, feel love. Feel love for life, love for God, gratitude. So on the heart level and the mind level, we remind ourselves. Emotionally, we feel God's presence, love. This is reminding our heart. The words of the teaching remind you, you are one with Him. You are that. Tattvamasi. You are that thou art. Tattvamasi. And then the feeling, surrender, love, bhakti. Heart and mind, keep on coming back to the teaching. Come to satsangs like these. If they provide a good reminder for you, then these satsangs are good for you. Read the scriptures, read the teachings of Guru Ramana. Feel his love for you. If you're not sure about something, you can always ask God. You can always ask your intuition. God, I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Help me. We can talk to God. We can pray to Him. He will relate to us in any way we want Him to relate to us. If we talk to Him, He'll talk to us. I mean, He is ourself, so He cares. And He's wise, so He will instruct us, tell us what we need to know. And you can always ask me, and we can see if you get an answer from me. I don't know. We'll see. If you ask, we can always see what answer pops out. I never really know what I'm going to say. To me, it all sounds the same anyway. Yada, 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 whatever comes out my mouth. So if you think about these teachings, you'll start to see that these teachings are the only way it can be. I don't feel inclined to go through all the logic. Maybe if someone asks me, I'll take people through the logic. But have a think about these teachings if you want to. If you don't have faith in them, have a think about them. You'll start to realize this is the only way it can be. Maybe some of you have the sense of that already. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, it doesn't matter, by the way. The verbal teachings are, at one stage, a very important part of the teaching, but they're a superficial ripple on the ocean of consciousness. The teachings are infinite in their depth. So even if you don't understand what I'm saying, it doesn't matter. Even if you don't understand the teachings, it doesn't matter. Maybe on a feeling level, on a non-verbal level, on an intuitive level, there's a connection. When I fell in love with Ramana and his teachings, that's what it was for me. I didn't understand all the teachings. I thought I did, but I didn't. And I disagreed with some of his teachings because I knew better, I thought. But for some reason, despite all that, I was attracted to him. I was drawn to him. I found myself feeling love for him. And so the teachings became secondary. And it was my love for him that made me interested in the teachings more and more. And they revealed themselves to be true.